Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
Yeah, he's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has a great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments. So that makes it...
And Shevchenko! Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. Donatoni. Now Neymar. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Neymar. And that's gone loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wan-Bissaka. And here's Donatoni. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely shaped cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Donatoni. Well, now it's a race. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He might be in here! Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Donatoni! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Donatoni is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's only too happy to take that back. And the return pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. And it's Neymar. Donatoni. Over to the right flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Passes short and sharp. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our
18,
very first corner.
Batistuta. Coming on the field is number 11, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Zanetti can get it clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Mbappe. Here comes the cross. Ramiro claims it. Safe hands.
Bagan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Mohun Bagan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Onana. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, super ball! Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. Chiellini makes the interception. Van Basten looking understandably energised after his goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dahari. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's a little off target. Onana. And it's Tonali. Short changes him with that pass. Yaya Toure.
There will be 3 minutes
Looking to play
at
him
a
in.
time.
And here's Shevchenko. And a chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Raul might just make this. Van Basten. Tonali. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's come to nothing. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Mohun Bagan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half
I'd
very
like
soon.
to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Gets us going once more.
Bagan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mohun Bagan are looking to break at pace. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. That's good defending, very good defending. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dahari. Raul. Now Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. And it's Bergomi. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. Shevchenko. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Van Basten. That's an imaginative pass. Van Basten. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Is there a Dahari? Mohun Bagan still have the cards to affect this game. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10.
Looking at a different game
Coming
now.
on the field.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mohun Bagan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Stojkovic. And it's Kaka. Modric. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe.
Mohun Bagan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Zanetti. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through, picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Nesta is there to clear. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rohan Bagan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's played it long. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Always goal side.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 9, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Rijkaard.
Nesta. Yaya Toure. And it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Dahari going about things with real menace. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Dahari! And that'll be the end of that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Brazil have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Now he's off and running.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's...
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergamy. And back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure. Pelé. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. First quarter of an hour gone. Mohun Bagan yet to have an attempt on goal. Opts for safety. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vardy! Vardy! Leicester gets it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shevchenko. Zanetti. And it's Yaya Toure. Not the most accurate pass. Zola. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Stojkovic. Bergamy. Pepe. Thuram gets a foot in here. Brazil are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's running away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pelé. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Brazil have their third corner. Cannavaro tries to clear. Zanetti. Can he get it through? Stojkovic. Shevchenko is onto this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Pele! And this is Zola. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pull it. Good driving run. Aimed beyond the defence. Pepe. Zola. Zola. This is promising.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, what? Yaya Toure! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Mohun Bagan got as close can be right on the whistle, but it was not to be. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 18. Substituição em andamento.
So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Kaka. Mbappe. Mohun Bagan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Kaka. And it's Nesta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rijkaard. Pull it. Now it's Pele. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Stojkovic, and he is dashing away. And the shots! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. That's going wide left. He has found the way through. Mohun Bagan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
For Yaya Toure. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 9, camisa 25, camisa 20, camisa 42. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
No, he's not getting his way
camisa
this time.
10, Neymar.
No, it's Yaya Toure.
Camisa 17,
Kaká.
camisa 22.
Bagan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Robson. Now it's Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. The ball's gone astray. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Owen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Stojkovic has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Neymar! Oh, great save by Dina! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Cleared away. Opts to play it back. That's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And reclaimed it in and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a really
Teremos
buccaneering
3
run he's
minutos de
making.
acréscimo.
Bergomi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chooses to go crossfield. Right card! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Senhoras e senhores,
Yaya Toure
informamos
taking
sobre
in the
uma
accolades,
criança
having been
perdida.
named man of the match,
Atenção,
and
pai do
deservedly
menino de
so.
chapéu azul. Dirija-se ao
Well,
centro
after
de
all of that, Jim,
informações.
what are you thinking?
Mahmoud Bagan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Now it's Puskás. Zanetti. Dunk. And it's Lampard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Yaya Touré. Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played, well played. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hazard running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. Shot, surely! It's anyone's ball now. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Mohun Bagan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Yaya Touré, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Packer.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? Carvajal.
Portugal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Hazard. Lampard. Shifted it to the flank. Goes for a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Zanetti really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Stoichkov. Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good purposeful running this. Here's Ronaldo. Goes down, but nothing given. And claimed it back swiftly. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. The most accurate pass. Out for a throw. And here's Shevchenko. Zanetti. Hazard. Zanetti goes sliding in. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Puskas!
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Is there to clear. Toure simply refused to be outdone there. Spread out to the left. It's a little off target. We've reached half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Caros espectadores, informamos que temos
neither
câmaras
side
de
has
CCTV
found
por
a way
todo o
through
estádio
yet.
para a vossa
Yeah,
segurança.
0-0, but definitely not from the one to
Substituição
try.
para
There's
Portugal.
been plenty of industry,
Número
hard work,
23.
as well as some good defending.
Cristiano
so
Ronaldo.
I wouldn't be too
Número 21.
dismissive just yet.
Vão dar os seus lugares
Still waiting for this to take off.
Número
It's
11.
goalless at half-time.
Neymar.
Did it
Número
come away
5.
then?
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just... Kaka!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Who began really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Zanetti can get it clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass isn't the best. Driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Duff certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 5.
Checks on the touchline.
Abandona o relevado e vai entrar com
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that
Messi.
front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Hazard. Zanetti. It's Hazard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Hazard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
He is through here. Well read, nice interception. Now he's running away. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mobilegame are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Carvajal is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Nesta. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And he shoots! And that's it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a
para
really
Portugal.
fine spell, which for
70
me
minutos de
deserve
jogo,
that
com a
equaliser.
camisola número 6.
Unstoppable. Just how do
Messi.
they contain him?
Messi demonstrated great
Messi.
strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just clear enough room for
Messi.
him to be able to get
Está
the shot
acontecendo
away.
uma substituição.
It's just top play.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, what has happened here? And this is it. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19. Lampard. Número
Couture
9.
plays it short.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 2.
Don't you just
Número
love the
15.
level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Neymar. Kaká.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kaká. And it's Nesta. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Stojkovic. Has to go back here. He's played it long.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And it's been hooked away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Searching passes played there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, robust challenge. That's a shade optimistic. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And that has been cleared. The end. Time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Kaka claiming the man of the match award.
Caros
And
espectadores,
there is
concedeu
very
aqueles
little
gigantes
room
para
for
informações
argument.
acerca dos horários dos autocarros.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Mahmoud Bagan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments. So that makes him stand out.
His tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Rohun Bagan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. Just eases him off the ball. And it's been hooked away. Kaka. And that is a good ball to find him. It's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rohun Bagan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Xavi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking... Oh, he's having a goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Batistuta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
There's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Somewhat off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yaya Toure! And they've got a throw. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Xavi Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. Stojkovic. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception.
Shevchenko really was well-marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Schneider. Rummenigge. And he shoots! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. And we have our very first corner. Bergamy clears it away. He's seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense. He's got to be quick to recover this.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaka. Now it's Batistuta. Kaka. Knocks it out wide. Odo. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Snyder. It's Snyder! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Snyder really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Right, Shevchenko. Stojkovic. Some resolute defending there. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Gets us going once more.
Mohamed really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. And here's Kaka. Kaka has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Shevchenko! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Yaya Toure. He's been intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Stojkovic. Tries one from range. And for a moment, time stood still. Xavi Alonso plays it short. He's had a shot! Van Bouten can get it clear. Press Stojkovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's there to retrieve it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's done very well to take that back. And that was nowhere near his best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shining.
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Busquets did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Oh, terrible mistake! And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Shevchenko is standing over this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That's really well cleared. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's managed to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what Snyder! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Real pressure penalty this.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Mbappe.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
So they have it all to do again.
Coming on the
At this
field.
stage, Peter, it's going to come
Number
down to how
20.
badly they want to win this.
Number
And that was
14.
asking for too much.
Raul. Substitutions
Mobilegame
taking place.
have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, super ball! Alonso. Yaya Toure engages and forces him off the ball. Juve, great vision, and he welcomes it in, and the shots!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Snyder! And that is doing no harm at all. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked it for
Substitution on
the
the
original
field.
offence.
Number
So a
13.
bit of a revolving door
Nesta.
here.
Coming on the
Lots of changes.
field is
I think you have to admire
number
his willingness to
25,
keep plugging away, but the
Nuno
manager
Mendes.
has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
There will be.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Another moment of magic,
The
a
goal
real
scorer!
wow moment.
It's
Number
beautiful
20.
poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Berbatov.
Mohan Bagan found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Yaya Toure. Raul. Ball looks a good one. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Juve is onto it in a flash. He can run onto that. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Van Bouten. And that is that. Mohan Bagan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted
And a quick
to that
reminder
initial
today
setback.
that parking in the area around the stadium is
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is football
match.
at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that.
Goes for the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a dodder the way he generated that power.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Count. Kupchu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. Kupchu. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a sweeping cross. Kupchu is flagged offside. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feet, that.
It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead.
The goal scorer for Brazil after
There was
15
no
minutes
getting to
is
that. No getting to
number
it at all.
11,
Expertly done.
Neymar!
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So, a breakthrough already. Kupchu. Well, played right into his path. Kupchu. He is always looking to break lines. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's beat Vinicius Junior! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, he's all alone. It's Couch! Couch! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't click it.
He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Dagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? And it's Grimaldo. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nearly, but not quite. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Spread it left. And he plays one through. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Lopez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kaká. Alonso. Oh, that's superb. Kukçu. Fermin.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just the keeper in his way! An uncompromising challenge. And he's quick to get rid. Looking for a runner. And Shevchenko. Fermin. Cannavaro demonstrating, and it's half-time. That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kukçu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Xabi Alonso. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Now it's Lopez. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Fermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? This is the time you need that pace.
Pepe. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just about up to the hour now. Now there's a probing ball. How Nelson promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence, and it's Nesta. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. It's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Now it's Couch. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Stojkovic. That's an excellent interception. That pass isn't the best. And it's Kaka. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Defending of the desperate variety. Kupchu, not the most accurate pass. Showing great feet. And Yaya Toure! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's neat.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode
Substitution
then,
on the
and he's
field.
read it beautifully.
Number 10, Shevchenko.
Mohun
Coming
Bagan
on the field
choosing
is
to make the first
number
change.
11.
Well, this could be a bit of a
Mbappe.
nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Bergamo. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Couch. Mohun Bagan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vinicius Junior, and he's lost his man here. Vinicius Junior! That's really well cleared.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Rijkaard.
That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. This ended up in no man's land. And this is Bebeto. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Can they get him away? He's fought that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bale! It's a loose ball. Saliba. Ronaldo. Hazard running with intent. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Berbatov.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Threads one in. Bale. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So
Please
Jim, how do
take
you
this
reflect on
opportunity.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Chers
game yet to kick
spectateurs,
off.
nous vous
The
souhaitons la bienvenue
excitement
pour ce
already
match.
palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Passing nice and neat. And he's taking no chances there. He's having a pop! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Over to the right flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the delivery. Impressive, John! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Yamal, looking for the run. Real chance here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, it makes it.
And the shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
The referee's ordered a free kick. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Azpilicueta. Rodri. Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Rodri.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
That is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's cut it out. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. That pass isn't the best. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's going to have his name taken. It's Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well measured. This is Shevchenko. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Azpilicueta. McAllister. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's tidy. Oh, they could be caught out here. Xavi Alonso. Somewhat off target. Just to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Skims one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Rodri. Yamal. Not Yamal. That's shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And it's Berbatov. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. And that's a throw-in.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Raspilicueta. McAllister. And here's Lewandowski. And he is dashing away. And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club. Changement en cours.
Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Wan-Bissaka. Mohun Bagan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now Fiore. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rodri. Raspilicueta. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard in the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Xavi Alonso. McAllister. McAllister. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish? Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Here's Mbappe. It's really well cleared.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 7,
And it's
le
Mendes.
numéro 20.
Cross it
À leur
goes.
place, le numéro 6, le numéro 23, le numéro
Out for a
10.
throw. And he's picked it up out wide, engages and forces him off the ball. Another throw-in. Bergomi. Xavi Alonso. He's on it. Can he get a chance? It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, the Pagan still have the cards to affect this game. It's Azpilicueta. Højbjerg. And it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. Højbjerg. Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Wan-Bissaka succumbs to the pressure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Packer. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. And it's Mendes. Here's Mbappe. And he goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Moran. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Højbjerg. To McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stojkovic steps in, and that's the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's McAllister. That looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Wan-Bissaka.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
1 minute to add according to the board. Højbjerg. And we're done. Mohan Bagan, amazingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
Votre
Their
attention,
players
s'il
didn't
vous
turn
plaît.
up for the first
Les
half, and
personnes
then
chargées de la
it all went
sécurité.
downhill.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is football
match.
at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Now we're on the way.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments. So that makes him stand out.
His tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Threads one in. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
After
too good.
8 minutes is number 18.
Bagan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Kaka. There's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Pele, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pepe. Kaka. Tries to pass it through. Puskás going face to face with his great rival. Seedorf. Safely in the keeper's hands. And the counter is on. And Shevchenko. Kaka. Mohun Bagan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Quality ball. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Shevchenko.
Bagan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Puskás! Superb from Puskás! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bangladesh are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Gives it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pepe clears without hesitation. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's hit the upright. Good looking ball. Still no way through. And Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is a little undercooked. And it's Nesta. Del Piero looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Pele. Del Piero. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Nesta. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Space for him to turn and look. And that's a good ball. Seedorf! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out.
And Pushkas! That tested the keeper.
But that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff plays it short. And that was very necessary. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's ended up in no man's land. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice physical challenge. And it's Kaka. And this is Berbatov! Off the post! And that's off target.
Bagan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Stojkovic. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
And Pushkas! And the keeper read that really well.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cruyff moves short. And here's Cruyff. Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Van Bouten stands tall and stands strong. And it's Stojkovic. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kaka scooting forward. Now it's Berbatov. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. Berbatov unable to make it happen for... Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Pushkas! About as smooth as it gets. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Shevchenko. Number 20, Berbatov.
Pass has been
Coming on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
That's well spotted.
Number 21,
Looking for the
Bale.
run.
Substitution in
Grass ahead
progress.
of him. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Cross goes in there.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, this looks sharp. Olise. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field.
Is a bit grim.
Number
It is not
13,
looking great at all.
Nesta.
Well, he was the
Coming
one
on to
player you
replace
had to
him
keep away
is
from the area.
number
Not
25,
the best way to do it, though.
Nuno Mendes.
Brought out the best in the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Del Piero. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it,
Substitution
but
on the field.
the old threat
Number
of pace
9,
clearly made him feel
Xabi
a tad
Alonso.
uncomfortable.
Coming
Del
on the
Piero
field is
eyeing up his
number
options in the middle.
5, Rijkaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, impressive strike. The most accurate pass. Zola spread out to the left. That's good play. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And a play for a throw. And it's Bale.
There will be 5 minutes added
Under
time.
that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think...
Oh, good effort! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Searching pass is played there. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. And after all of that, Jim, what do you
And
think?
a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easy